I've got my red robe on, so let's review. I've got my red robe on, so let's review. I've got my red robe on, I'm gonna say who's right or wrong. I've got my red robe on, so let's review. Hello, YouTubers and all the other platforms that are getting this video. This is the Red Robe Review. I want to say hello. I'm Diesel. I'm also Dwayne. And to the family, I'm the D. That's only for the family. Again, if this is your first time with us, do not be afraid to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And basically on this platform, I discuss anything and everything that resonates with me that I decide I want to come and discuss. And I'm here on not such a joyous occasion today because there was a school shooting in Georgia that took place, and I believe 4 were murdered and 9 were injured. And rumor has it that the suspect involved was a 14-year-old, I guess, attendant of the school, or a student of the school, rather. And this is all around sad. Too many minors are getting access to weapons and they're hurting themselves and others. And we have to figure out a way to do something about this, because we cannot continue to have minors do these type of things where really no one should be committing mass shooting. But as far as minors, definitely have no business getting access to weapons and getting access to guns. This is happening because the village, the parents, or whomever is responsible for these children are not doing a great job of making sure that things like this are out of the reach and the range of their children. You know, when you're a teenager, emotions, tempers, and just rationality is not quite as it should be in order for you to be maintaining and holding a gun. And yes, there are special exceptions to the rule. There are children that are mature enough to know what they're supposed to do and not supposed to do as it does relate to this topic. But on average, every child is not equipped to know what to do or what not to do as it may relate to gun violence or having access to a gun. I can only imagine what the parents are going through that send their children to school thinking that they're sending them to a safe place, and something like this does happen. I can only imagine mentally what the suspect may have been going through in order for them to take a gun to school and put it up to a few people, pull it and take their lives from them. That is some real deep stuff. There's nothing funny about it, and we need to figure out a better way to move forward in society. We cannot keep having school shootings. We just simply cannot. There is something going on with these children to where they feel as if the right and the left is just not of sufficient anymore. I don't know if we've in society if we've scared children to the point where they don't know how to engage in combat, where everybody, kind of walks away with their life, if not nothing else. I just don't understand exactly what is going on. I don't know what kind of connections the teachers are making or not making to where they're not able to have the discernment to realize what could be going on or what may be going on or what the potential of a situation may be. I want to say shout out to all the teachers out there who do their best and who are doing their best, the teachers, administration, and staff. Just shout out to all the students out there who try to do their best to be their best and maintain, decorum and peace. But this is a situation that is simply just not good, and we have to figure out how we're going to move forward and how we're going to prevent this from happening again. Is the answer putting metal detectors at the school? Is the answer, making kids wear the see-through backpacks? Is the answer stop and frisk every day? Is the answer prayer and meditation every day? I don't know exactly what the answer is, but we as a society are going to have to figure this out. We have to put aside all of these petty differences about political parties and orientations and how people may decide to raise their children. We need to put all of that noise aside and really, really take a look at the trajectory of our children and the trajectory of what our future is going to look like, because our children are the future. And if these children have the wherewithal when they're upset or feeling some type of way to go and grab a weapon and take someone's life, then I don't know what kind of safe society we're going to have in the future. And I'm not putting anything against anybody, because I'm not saying that certain things didn't happen at the schools that I went to or I attended. I'm not saying that kids didn't have access to certain things. However, what I'm saying is I never thought to kill anybody, and I never thought to even bring a weapon to school to try to do something of that sort. And no one that I was in association with would have kind of thought to do that either. So I'm just really, really questioning the mental space of these children today and why they are the way that they are. And beyond why they are the way that they are, what are we as adults gonna do about it? Because things like this are happening so fast, and once it happens, it happens. We have to take more preventative measures, and I just don't know what it is that we can do. My heart goes out to the victims. My heart goes out to the family members. My heart goes out to the school. My heart goes out to all that are involved in this atrocity. And we definitely need to try to make sure that this does not repeat itself. This is so serious, and this is so important. And we have to truly, truly try our best to be our best and to do our best and to make sure that this does not happen again. No more school shootings. No more gun violence. Just no more. I don't know if it's the music. I don't know if it's the programming. I don't know if it's the way that people are being raised today. I don't know if it's the lack of spirituality. I don't know. But it could be all of those things. And everything that I name can be fixed. It can be cured. And we have to work together to do it. We really, really do. I don't know if putting officers on every campus is the solution either. But something is going to have to give, and something is going to have to happen so that we don't have to keep repeating this. Because again, this is very sad. It's very hurtful. And it's personal to us all. And again, my heart goes out to all that are involved, all the victims that are involved, all the school members, all the family members. My heart goes out to you. And we're going to say a special prayer of peace. And I'm just so saddened by this news. Aside from this incident, there was another incident that happened in my hometown where a 4-year-old got a gun and shot himself. So again, this goes back to the parents or the people that are in charge of the children. Not, you have to have lock boxes on these guns. You have to have them put away in creative spaces. And you also have to stop allowing your children to go in your personal things. I will never forget as a child, my father especially, and my mother. They both, had boundaries on their things and on their stuff. I couldn't just go in my mother's drawer free will, or I couldn't just go in my dad's closet, without his consent or without him sending me in there or without, permission. I could, I wouldn't even really go in my parents' room like that if they weren't home. So I think that boundaries is important. And boundaries keep people safe. And again, it's okay to Be open and honest with your children to share things with them, but at the same time, there has to be boundaries and limitations in place in order for us all to stay safe and in order for this world to be the best place that it can be. This is all I really, wanted to say on this topic, and with a big emphasis on the fact that we have to take preventative measures so that this does not repeat itself. This cannot repeat itself. This cannot repeat itself. So thank you for tuning in to the Red Robe Review. Till next time, Red Robe Review.